Let's go back.
Hey there, I am with Ocean-Sick Jasper and Uncreative. Well, today is the day I am actually going to start doing a video on a crazy DeviantArt user called LapisFan, aka LapisDrawsStuff. Let's begin. She did a lot of inflation art. No surprise about that. That is what DeviantArt is known for, having shitty people do inflation art on fictional characters or fictional OCs. That is gross and disgusting and strange. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show or talk more about this, as I'm a bit too lazy to age restrict this video. But it doesn't come as a shock that she's doing this weird ass art. And who can blame our feelings? I'm sure the testimonies can explain it better than me, so yeah. Oh great, she yells at minors too? That's just wonderful.
Oh, by the way, I was being sarcastic.
But seriously though, does she realize that yelling at innocent minors is not nice? This shit is not okay. You should always be civil and educational to an innocent minor, whenever they make a minor mistake or whatever happens. Not all of the minors are like Caillou. Most of them are like Bluey, Bingo, and others. Yelling at minors will get you in trouble. But yeah, that is all for my part. Here are the testimonies.
Greetings everyone, it is I, your gem-shattering rock of the sea, Ocean-Sick Jasper. On the behalf of my fellow collaborators, it looks like another predator has entered my crosshair. This is LapisFan 2055, or LapisDrawsStuff, or Space Jams, or Kaya Parker. Time for me to tell you all the many disgusting things that this woman has done. So, what's first? Lapis, much like someone who I've talked about before, has a fetish unique to herself: cardiophilia. This is a fetish for the sound, or in this case, the image of a beating heart, or general lovesickness. Now the bad part is that she did art of this fetish depicting characters that are minors, such as Amity from Puyo Puyo, Luz from the Owl House, and to top it off, Amy fucking Rose. Wow, just when I was told by some freak who said, Amy's now ageless, so it's not that bad. Fuck off with that shit. She's still a minor, you hog. Now that I've gotten that out of my system, that ain't the only fetish she tackled. LapisDraw's fetishes did art of minors that depict other fetishes, such as farts, growling stomachs, full stomachs, feet, giantess. Hey yo, Blacksock, is that you? And to top it off, inflation! Wow, is this sounding familiar? Yeah, she just seems to be yet another grown person drawing weird shit of minors. Big whoop! Except she went further. On October 2nd of this year, holy fuck, that is recent, old Lapis Draws Minors sent her own homemade porn of her own underage characters to a 16-year-old while she was 18. So Nathan Wolfie's here too? Well, that's vile, but how can it get worse? Well, she also sent this inappropriate picture to that same minor. She wants the whole world to know that she's a child groomer. She seems to be accepting that with pride. I'm sure she and Nathan will get along well. Well, it can't get any worse, right? Well, it can, because old Lapis Grooms Minors was friends with a user known as Purple Dino 100. Except this guy is actually a 23-year-old Philadelphia man named Donzel Clemens, who, on September 13th, 2024, attempted to kidnap a kid to do God knows what. Oh, but that ain't the only pedophile she supports. She also supports Payson Smith and Carrie Chan, however you pronounce his fucking name, who are both known pedophiles on DeviantArt, as well as his other user named Rainbow Kitty. Hey, isn't that a suspicious combination of numbers? Who is, oh god, another child groomer, who has also drawn some, blueberry inflation. Boy, Blue Flame's living the dream with this harem of predators. And also, we got a bit of Metashana in there, too. In case you don't understand any of that, I suggest heading over to my channel to watch the many videos on Blue Flame. Seriously, we want this guy to go. Same goes for Lapis Loves Jail over here. The shit that she has done is nasty. But that ain't the end of her criminal record, as I'm gonna pass the stage over to our next speaker.
Hello everybody, this is Uncreative being featured in a collab video with one of my friends, the Funny Guy 9000. Today I'm here to talk about a certain person named LapisDrawsStuff. And oh boy, do I have a lot of things to say about her personally. Specifically, her toxic behavior online. So I first met her back in 2021 when she went under the name of Space Jam STR on Fandom. I only had like a small conversation with her over there, but I did witness the drama she got in with other people over on Fandom. And she also had a tendency to create sock puppet accounts over there, either to back herself up or to attack others she didn't like. But she thankfully got banned from Fandom around 2022. When I rediscovered her over on DeviantArt, where she went under the name of LapisFan2055, I felt a bit curious about her because her art style had resembled someone I knew from the past. And lo and behold, guess which person used the same art style? It was Space Jam STR, now on DA instead of Fandom after she got banned over there. I was gonna tell her about me and if she remembered that conversation we had a while ago, but I didn't get a response from her. But that was honestly for the better, but I did follow her for a while until she got exposed a few months ago. For a while, I was on her side until I discovered a doc from someone on DA and thankfully learned the truth behind her, which in turn led me to cut ties with her. Some new friends of mine online told me and some other people more about what Lapis had done, and I knew that I was in for a treat. They told me that Lapis sent a you-know-what threat to a certain future friend of mine, threatened a kid on DA, boy that sounds so familiar, and treated her quote-unquote friends like garbage. So I began bringing up her shenanigans on Fandom as evidence, because seeing the way she acted online before, then, and now, it became very clear that she hasn't improved her behavior from before, but she instead got good at hiding it. But as of now, I told her to not only stop with this behavior online, but to admit what she did to a certain somebody was really effed up. And what does she do? She retaliated by deleting my comments, rightfully calling her out on her profile, proving that she can't even take constructive criticism at all. So she's basically attacking me by deleting my comments just to protect her online reputation. But it's not just that. But she also told her white knights to go attack anyone that was rightfully calling her out on DA. I remember a certain one that is probably the most toxic out of them, and it was Human Countries 23. He kept raging and ranting about everyone turning against his idol online, and he attacked a lot of people over on DA. And this proves that Lapis's fans are pretty much no better than her at all. But I think that's all I have to say about LapisDrawsStuff. I clearly don't want to speak to Lapis anymore after what she did to a lot of people online. Anyways, my part of this video is over, and I'll let my friend Funny Guy take over the remaining half of this video. Anyways, back to you, Funny Guy.
Well, thank you for the testimonies. That was quite shocking. And also, thank you for watching this video. Before this video ends, make sure you block, report, and ignore LapisDrawsStuff. Don't engage with her and avoid her at all costs. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. See ya.